Guys, so tonight we're going to be playing some more Need for Speed Unbound. So last week I did not stream this, but I think that was the only stream that I missed last week. I know we came back from our, our trip over 2 weeks ago now, and when we came back I wasn't doing a lot of streams, but then I've kind of been getting back into it, and then last week I think the only stream we missed was last Wednesday, which was Need for Speed Unbound. But I did stream this 2 weeks ago, I think, which was right after we came back, so um, yeah, we're doing some more Unbound tonight. We're going to see how it goes. We're still going through the story. I think we are getting pretty close to the end. I think actually the last qualifier is what's up next. I don't really remember, but yeah, this car is almost max in terms of upgrades. We spent a bunch of money on this. I think last time I streamed this, we finished the qualifier, and then I spent a bunch of money on this car, and it's basically almost maxed out without swapping the engine. So we're getting close to the end of the story. Things are going pretty well, and we're going to continue with that tonight. Some nice Need for Speed Unbound. So, yeah, anyways, I got some Pepsi tonight. Normally I'm drinking Pepsi out of a glass with ice, but I got some bottle action tonight. I don't even know the last time I drank Pepsi just out of a bottle. Like any other sort of pop or anything, I can just drink it out of a can or a bottle, but Pepsi I always like to be like with, you know, in a glass with ice. I don't know why. Yeah, it tastes fine out of the bottle too. And I'm super thirsty today. Like I could just chug this, but I'm gonna try to sustain it for a little bit. Also, OP Gamer, welcome to the stream. You said something there in chat that wasn't even English. I'll read what else you were saying in a sec. Also, it's pretty late. On average, I've been starting my streams at like 5. It's 4 tonight, so it's a little bit earlier, but you know, it's still pretty late. I don't think I'm gonna play any Siege or anything. I actually have a doctor's appointment tomorrow, which is somewhat early. Like I'll actually have to wake up for it, so yeah, I don't want to stay up all night playing Siege. Although originally I was planning to play some off-camera Siege today. Didn't get to it earlier, and then I was thinking about doing it after tonight's stream, but now it's kind of late and stuff, so I don't know. I might play off-camera Siege tomorrow then. And obviously on Friday, we'll be streaming that again. Because the new season of Siege just started yesterday. I streamed that last night, and it went pretty well. Views could have been better on the stream, but we actually had a lot of people playing. We actually had more than enough people at one point. And I was only live for an hour and a half, and that was starting after 5. So anyways, hashtag uploads and streams. NFS Unbound Wednesday. And I have been streaming this for a while now because this game came out in December. I've been playing this since it came out. When this first came out, like in December, I think I actually just straight up replaced Need for Speed Heat with this. So I was playing this on Saturday nights, I think, and then I switched it to Wednesday, like by January, and then I brought Need for Speed Heat back. So, yeah, now that June's about to start, it's been like almost 6 months. Well, technically it'd be 6 months. 6 months from December. Would that be June or? Hang on. This game came out at the beginning of December, so if you count December, that's yeah, by basically the beginning of June, it's been 6 months. So I've been playing this game for almost half a year now. It doesn't really feel like that, just because time is going by really fast, I think, but it's been almost half a year that I've been playing this. We're already almost halfway through 2023, which is crazy. I feel like it's still 2022. But yeah, I've been playing this for a while, so we got to be finishing up the story soon, and then I'll be trying online a bit, but I don't think it's really going to go too well. And at that point, I'm kind of done with this game. I might just kind of go back to Heat and then just kind of leave Unbound behind. But we'll see. Hopefully we'll get some good progress tonight. OP Gamer just said sup, and then he said Zabebzi. Oh, he was saying like Pepsi, like in an accent. Zabebzi. Alright, well, I guess we should get started here. I saw a PS5 today at a store. This was my first time ever in my life seeing a PS5 in person. You should have bought it. The PS5's been out for, when did it come out? End of 2020? So the PS5 has been out for 2.5 years now. At this point, you know, stores should have them. They should finally actually be physically restocking PS5s. Because there was a bit of a disaster when the PS5 first came out. You got scalpers just buying a ton of them, and like, Sony doesn't care. They're making money. People are buying the consoles, so they don't care if it's going to people that are actually going to use the consoles or just other people that are buying them and then reselling them for more money. They don't like that they're reselling them for more money, but they don't care about them buying them in the first place. So scalpers just go and buy all the consoles, and that is how no one was able to get a hold of them. And that's why they all costed like $1,000 because you had to buy them from someone else. It was a little bit crazy, but it was a long time ago now. Anyways, we'll see how this goes. Have you seen Fast X? I haven't. Not yet. Okay, so we're pretty low on money right now, but that's because last week I bought a ton of stuff for this car, and I don't remember if I tested it out or not. I think I finished the qualifier, I spent a bunch of money on my car and upgraded it, and then I ended the stream. I don't think we tested it, but performance-wise, this car can now do a 3-second flat 0 to 60, 225 mile per hour top speed, and what's our horsepower? 567. Alright, so yeah, this thing is pretty fast now. It's going to be around as fast as a McLaren 570S. So yeah, not too bad at all. Let's go test it out. Yeah, we're at the beginning of the new week now. I think this is the last week for the story. The Grand is on Saturday, and that's the last qualifier. This is the S Plus qualifier. And we win back the Countach that I made back at the beginning of the game, beginning of the story, that I actually got a cool body kit on and everything. Now that car is way slower. That car is only on like A plus tier, but that's the reward for the last qualifier, so that's what's up next. Still got this whole week to go through with the Eclipse. Hopefully it goes well. Okay, what tier is this? This is S. We're in S plus now, so I have to do S plus only stuff. Why is nothing here S plus? I can't do any of this. I could do something here. Speed race. Okay, no buy-in either. I wish we would make more money, but that's fine. They got a picture of a Chiron on the front of that. Am I going to be racing Chirons now because my car is S plus? That would be wild. This car isn't that fast. A Chiron would still smoke this thing. Still 3 times more horsepower. Alright, this feels pretty fast. Lately I've been playing a lot more of the Crew 2 and Need for Speed Heat, so it feels a little bit slow, but I know, based on how this car used to be with Unbound, I know it's definitely faster now. It's getting there. This car will be a real speed demon soon. Just wait till I have enough money to engine swap it. Then we'll be seriously talking. This cop is really in my way. The cops are so annoying in this game. Look at the cops just slowly strolling down the road where I need to go. Like, I'm not trailing behind them for that long. We're just gonna off-road. The cops can take the high road. We're going down low. Oh, damn. Okay. Here we are. Austin Auto. Okay, ASAP Rocky is in this now. So he's driving the old Mercedes, but his is obviously really pimped out. It says his car is 387. My car is 363. And 400 would be the Mexican, so ASAP Rocky is the fastest spot, I guess. We also got Shimizu. That looks like a Ferrari 488, I think. We also got Lyric and the 600 LT, so we've already been racing against him. What's this guy's name? I forgot. He was driving a C63 before. Is it still a C63? I can't tell. Also, his name is covered up by my face cam, so I don't know. I don't know what he drives either. Medusa, she was here before in her Murcielago. And we got Chase in this Porsche. I think it's supposed to be a GT3, I'm not really sure. And Justicia and her 370Z. So she's still driving this thing. She's been around since the beginning. Yeah, I don't know. We only have two new racers. Shimizu in the Ferrari and then ASAP Rocky in this Mercedes, which would get smoked by a Ferrari, but if he's got it upgraded enough, then I guess that's good enough. I'm just gonna bet on, yeah, let's play it safe and bet on Chase. Can make $2,000 from that. Okay. OP Gamer said, I watched it, want to have a little spoiler? Not preferably, I don't like spoilers. You still remember me, right? Yes, I remember you, OP Gamer. Hasn't been that long. Do street races happen there in Canada? They do, actually. I think every country has street racing. And I think in most places it's illegal. It should be illegal everywhere, but it's cool. I like street racing. I don't think it's really that bad of a crime. Bad stuff can happen while street racing, but for the most part, like, if it were up to me, like, I would let people get away with it. Unless they screw up. The reason why street racing is illegal is because of, you know, speeding and stunt driving, whatever. The dangers that could happen. But I think innocent until proven guilty. If you actually crash into someone and kill them or something like that, then okay, sure. Crime committed. Otherwise, you're just having fun. Also, this track is weird. This reminds me of the, where even is this? This reminds me of that weird track in, Need for Speed Heat, the resort circuit. But this is just like a giant highway roundabout thing. It's kind of weird. Also, I don't know where ASAP Rocky went, but Shimizu's in first. Rocky's down in fourth. I can't catch up to this 488. It could be a pista. It was heavily customized. I could only see the shape of the headlight. I think it's a 488. Okay, couldn't come first, but we did get second, which is pretty good, because I was predicted like 6th there. That race was kind of easy. Good place to start. Alright, got some decent cash flowing. I'd like to be making more, but then we need some heavy buy-ins. Nothing new in chat. Let's see if there's any other S plus races that I can do, because I don't know. We just did this one here. There's one more S plus race over here. The Big Zero. Okay, so this is $12,000 buy-in. 36,000 if you win. So you'd be making 24 grand, and you're only losing money if you come in 7th or 8th. I think we can definitely do this. I think this one seems very, like a good option. If I come second again, we'd be making 18,000 bucks. Yeah, let's go for it. And yeah, assuming this race goes at least decent, we'll definitely have made enough money today just with the 2 races. That'll be enough for the 1 in-game day, because you don't need to be making that much. Like, I don't really know how much faster we can get this car anyways without an engine swap. And like, engine swaps are expensive in this game. I think the cheapest one for this car was 200 grand. So I don't know how expensive those get. But it might actually be more worth it to drop 200 or 300 grand on a car that just is just as fast as this thing is stock. Also, you can't transfer upgrades in this game, which really sucks. So if I'm gonna buy a new car, it needs to be something way faster than this. Because I can't just transfer the parts onto a slightly better car and have it, be better. It's got to be a car that is as fast as this stock or more. And yeah, without the engine swap, this car isn't going to get that much faster. I think there's like 2 more upgrades that I need on this. So, I don't know. We're hitting that kind of late game crisis. Oof. That was a bad crash. Jeez. Bessie just GM'd me. He said, "Really, dude?" Unbound. I think Bessie's watching stream. He has a YouTube account. He's probably gonna ask me to hop on Siege. Bessie's like never awake at this time. Wasn't on last night. Oh my god, that cop knocked me off the road. At least I didn't barrel roll again. Why is this race so far away from where we were? Like, I don't know why that was so far away. It looked like it was closer. Oh god. I think honestly all the driving in this game feels longer because you can't just fast travel like in Heat. In Need for Speed Heat during the day you can just keep fast traveling between all the garages, but in this game you can't. 'Cause the cops are practically worse in the daytime than they are at night. Also, I remember hearing there was no cops for the online racing in this game, so the cops were only in the story, but I think they changed that. With the new updates, I think they added cops to online too. But I don't know for sure. One thing I do know is that they added off-road, but the actual off-road races are only online, they're not a part of the story. Probably one of the main differences with the gameplay in this game and Need for Speed Heat is the like deliveries you can do, because we're working for like a garage and delivering cars for Rydell or whatever. So that kind of stuff, you can get off-road versions of those, or I'll have to deliver an off-road car and it literally makes you drive it off-road. That's the only off-roading you get in the story in this game. That's it. Also, Rudiger, I think his name is, the guy that drives the purple Mercedes. The Mercedes is back. He used to drive that before, and then he got replaced by a faster bot, but I guess his Mercedes is back with some better upgrades, and now he's in with the big leagues, so... Anyways, here we go. I have to do pretty well here. I'm going to bet on this person. Let's bet on Medusa and try to make 4K. Let's go with that, because we have to perform well on this. I have to beat the two guys below me. I don't want to bet on them. I can make $4,000 off Medusa here. If I come first, that would be a $40,000 reward. 12,000 buy-in, but... Also, I think I only had like 12,000. This buy-in's gonna cost like all my money. Better not come last. Here we go. Okay, good launch with the nitrous. I'm getting better at controlling the nitrous in this game, and there's like the nitrous that you hold down for, and then there's the burst nitrous. It gets a little bit confusing. You have like two different nitruses in this game. I'm in first right now, we're going pretty fast. Just avoid civilians and make sure I'm going the right way, that's all I need to do. Cops and racers are out of my way for now. There we go, and it seems like you get way more nitrous the faster you're going, or the better you're doing. So once you're in first, then it just gives you tons of nitrous. No reason to give all the nitrous to the guy in last place, right? Give him a chance to catch up. Oh crap. Oh god, that slowed me down so much. Everyone's catching up now. I was doing so well. That's Medusa. Why? She was predicted in like 5th. Why is she in first now? I do not want her to come first and then lose my $4,000. I need her to like crash. She was predicted way lower. Oh, come on. Jeez, I really screwed this one up. We gotta catch up and fast. Otherwise, this is a whiffed race. If I come less than 4th here, I'm gonna probably redo it. Need to be gaining money on this, not losing it. Also, notice how I'm not getting any more nitrous because I'm down in 5th. I don't know why this game does that. It's a little bit unfair, actually. Each time I crash, someone passes me. I think I passed someone there. There we go, we're catching up a little bit. That was Medusa. I saw that golden Lamborghini. It's been passed. We're coming in hot here. We're at top speed right now, actually. I need to work on improving the top speed of my car. Oh, come on, I didn't see that civilian. But yeah, we were going 225 there, which is the top speed, so we actually need to start focusing on upgrades for that. because this car is now topping out. For races that are spread out enough like this, we're actually reaching top speed. Come on. Don't lose to Medusa. Can't lose to Medusa. Oh no, that's a wall. Can't go through that. As long as we come fourth here, I'll be fine. I'll take it. That's enough money. Plus the bet. I would have got first if I could have avoided any crashes, but that's always impossible. Fourth is fine. We should make like 10 grand. 6 grand, really? What about my bet? Wait, hang on a minute. What the hell about my bet? I should have made 10 grand. $12,000 buy-in. I just won 18,000 for coming in fourth. So I made 6,000 bucks, and I bet 4,000 on Medusa. Did the bet not go through? Did I not have enough for it or something? I was supposed to make an extra 4 grand there. I would have got 10 grand. What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. I don't know. This game is cheating me out. This game is cheating me out of making more money. Money I deserve. I'm pretty sure I bet her. I'll go back on stream and look later. Anyways, we gotta go to the safe house now because I've already done the 2 S Plus races, which were the only ones for now, so... Let's hit Rydell's. It's right up here. There's gonna be a bunch of cops there though, I guarantee it. I guarantee the cops are gonna be waiting. Cutscene time? Oh yeah. Okay, that was interesting dialogue. I have the dialogue volume off because it was getting super annoying earlier when they would keep talking over me and stuff. Um, if I could, I would have kept it on for cutscenes because talking during cutscenes is fine. I just don't like it when they won't shut up when I'm in the garage or when I'm driving around. But yeah, I turned the dialogue off and can't hear cutscenes anymore, so I just read the subtitles. Hopefully you guys are paying attention to that. So, that girl now, I forgot her name again. I think it's, I think it's Jasmine or Yasmin or something. I don't remember. She worked with us at the beginning, and then she betrayed us for this Alec guy, and then, she's been like setting up these races that I've been doing. And like the whole goal is to like finally beat her and then win the Countach back, which is like the car that we started with. Um, but now it's just like coming back for a deal and stuff, and now it seems like Redell and my character both like want to work with her again and stuff. Like no, like I don't care. Like she's like trying to like get back in and stuff. Like it's she totally betrayed us at the beginning of the game. I wouldn't be just working with her again. And it doesn't even seem like they're planning to like double cross her or something either because like Rydell was like let's bring her back and our character was like yeah and like they're both smiling like what? No, I don't want her back. She's a villain. She caused some problems for us and she got what she deserved by being double crossed by the guy that she was working with now. Hopefully it gives me an option to be with her or screw her over somehow because I would do it. She is still on the opposite side in my books. Anyways, let's see if I have enough to afford any upgrades right now. Probably not. I think 20 grand is maybe the cheapest things get at this point. So yeah, for engine swaps, okay, cheapest engine swap is actually 60 grand, which isn't too bad. That's a Wankel, a 1.3 liter Wankel. That's the engine that's in the Mazda RX-8, I think. So normally this has a 210 horsepower, 2-liter i4, and that would be the weakest one. Everything else here would have more than that normally. But some of these, the potential is actually lower than the potential on what we have right now, which I think engine parts it's maxed out. So I think 567 is the most horsepower that this engine can have, which means we need to be looking a lot higher. So we got this flat six is terrible actually. What the heck? The stock is 300, but the potential is only 444. This is probably what we need, and look how much this costs. This is a $360,000 V6, which has over 600 horsepower stock, and then you can actually get it up to over 700. Yeah, this engine is the only thing that's going to improve this car, and it costs way too much money. So yeah, really, if this car is not able to finish the story without a swap, we're going to have to buy a different car instead. I'm sure there's a car that costs less than 360 grand that's as fast as this car stock. Like right now, because I'm not spending that much for an engine swap. None of these other engine swaps will do it. They're all actually worse than what we have right now. The potential for this is 567, which is what we have right now. All of these are below 567 except for this. This engine is stock is actually more powerful than my engine right now at its highest potential, so yeah, I'm good. We're gonna try upgrading this thing with parts, and if it's not fast enough, then I'll have to get another car. So engine, this is done all the way now. I got the elite parts on this fully for the engine. Brakes, I think brakes. Okay, it improves the rating of the car, but it's not really improving any specific stats. But for about 30 grand, we can get the elite brakes, so I could go for that. I already have elite suspension and tires. I could do an elite clutch, makes the car a bit faster for 40 grand. This is super 7-speed is the best we can do. And then I have this differential at elite as well. So really the only things we can get are the clutch, elite clutch, and elite brakes. That's it. Other than that, this car is maxed. And then auxiliary, I don't know if any of this is really that like performance enhancing. This is all like the same sort of stuff as from Need for Speed Heat. I know the nitrous is different in this game, so some of this nitrous stuff could be really good actually. Like nitrous drift or nitrous grip. Like this car is more of a this car is actually more in the grip direction than the drift direction, but like that's grip turns opposed to drifting. Usually when we're turning I try to drift, not just to turn normally, so this could be a worth it upgrade to get. It's only 30 grand. If it gives me that much more nitrous, it could be really good. But there's not much more we can get for this car. To max this car out without swapping the engine, I need, call it 30 grand for that, 40 grand for this, and then 30 grand for the nitrous drift. So we need about 100 grand. So 80,000 more bucks, and this car can be fully maxed out except for the engine swap. So yeah, let's see what else we can do. We're on Sunday night now. Let's see how much more money we can make. That's the goal for now. Just make more money. Lots of money. Okay, I can't do any of that. I can do some stuff here. It looks like two different things actually. This one has a huge reward. And the buy-in is big, but big rewards all across the board unless you come dead last. Even then you're only losing 4 grand. This actually seems super worth it. We should go do it right now. 64,000 if you win. Even minus the 16, that's $48,000. That would help a lot. Might actually be able to afford that V6 by the end of the week. I don't know why a V6 engine costs over 300 grand, but that's just the way they're doing things in this game, I guess. Just making it weird. Okay, I was hoping I could avoid both those cops, and I did. This cop's looking the other way, so if I go past him, I think he'll catch me. So we need to go around. I got more cops coming too. Too many cops. Doing some serious rally here. Nothing like off-roading to avoid cops. That's what you gotta do in this game a lot. Oh, and our race is right here. Perfect landing. Okay, head spin, and then we can come back and do the corner king. Yeah, so we'll just do both of these races. They're both S+. Okay, I'm gonna bet on Medusa again. This time, let's hope it works, actually. There we go. Looks like we've bet her to me, so this better work. I must have not bet her last race somehow. I wanted that 4 grand. Totally earned it. Alright, Medusa, it's going down. It's a little bit harder to see at night, but still mostly see what's going on here. I think I'm in like 3rd right now. I'm not even gonna look at the leaderboard right now. Keep my eyes on the road. Yeah, I'm in 3rd. It's fine, but we gotta do better. You can make a ton of money off of this race. I'd love to get 1st. Oh, why did that truck turn like that? There was no reason to make that turn. And why wouldn't it respawn me? Like, what? Nah, there's gotta be a way to just restart the race right now. That was terrible. That pickup truck started swerving to the side in the middle of the road. Like, there was no reason to turn there. Completely destroyed me on purpose. If I died there, he could have been charged with, like, straight up murder. 1st-degree murder for that one. Whoever was driving that truck wanted me dead. That's a fact. This car always launches so slow, but once the nitrous kicks in, then it starts going. Like, this car does a 3-second 0 to 60 now, but it still feels kind of slow off the launch. The rest of these cars, yeah, they're obviously beating the 3 seconds now. That's why I need the clutch. The clutch can get my car to a 2.9. The braking, I guess, will just help with the handling. And then any auxiliary stuff I do will just be for more nitrous, which seems to be pretty crucial. But we're actually not going to be able to improve the top speed of this car anymore unless I swap the engine. Same with the acceleration. I can get 2.9 with the clutch, and that's it. Okay, I'm in 1st right now. This is going well. Getting lots of nice nitrous. One thing I noticed a lot in this game that I don't really remember being in Heat was all the cars parked like on the side of the road. Like, did that ever happen in Need for Speed Heat, where there'd be a bunch of cars just on the side of the road? Because in this game it's an issue. When you're turning into the road and then you smash into the other cars, like, you get stuck on them. I don't really know if that ever happened in Heat. Just kind of the curbside parked cars. Oh god, see? They come out of nowhere. The cars that are just sitting on the side of the road. Those weren't in Heat, as far as I know. Oh, the bots are coming up to me. No! Where did he come from? Was he able to pass me there? Just got passed by ASAP Rocky. How much money did he just steal from me? That's the real question. You're telling me I just lost 8 grand because of that? Okay, we still made so much. Especially because the side bet, I made 43,500. But I could have made 8,000 more if stupid ASAP Rocky didn't pass me there. I would have made over 50 grand. Whatever. Doesn't matter that much. I'll take the 40, that's pretty good. I'm probably up to Heat 4.5. I think we need to go home at this point. Cop chase resuming, great. Is this car fast enough to outrun the cops from the 4 Heat now? Could probably outrun the Corvettes at this point. The Camaro, I don't think so. Probably cannot outrun that crazy Camaro. Says there's 5 cops on me right now. Oh great. I can't even get it. We're stuck on the pier. If I get caught, I'm losing like 60 grand. I guess all my money from the daytime is at risk too. Yeah, that's bad. I'll lose everything if we get caught here. We need to go and then we need to hit a garage. That race was great. I made a lot of money. But it gave me so much heat that we can't even race anymore tonight. Like, just not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. I don't know how I'm losing the cops right now, but when you're at this high heat, it takes so long for the heat to go away. Like I have to go in a hide somewhere or something, and it's hard to hide because of the helicopters. So hiding doesn't usually work. Driving fast like this is usually the best you can do, and then if you smash into a civilian or something, like you're done. Cops will catch up. There's a cop right there. Come on, turn around, you fool. Turn around. We're just going off-road. I'm about to lose them. Just off-road it. There we go. Thank God. Somehow we lost them. Okay, what just came up? Yaz high heat delivered. Let's say 30 grand. I'm greedy, but I don't think I'm that greedy. My heat is so high right now, I don't think I want to risk this. But 30 grand? Stick it to the man. Yaz high heat delivery. Nah, Red L's is right here. There's got to be a daytime delivery coming up. I'm not going to do that. We're going to Red L's garage. There's a cop coming. I don't think he'll see me. There's a road that goes right there, but it's below me. Like, I don't think he's going to see up here. He can't. Yeah, the cop can't see me. Okay, good. We're going to slowly go to the garage. Not take any more risks tonight. Cop behind me, cop in front of me. What are you doing? What is that cop doing? Why isn't he going anywhere? Is he stupid or something? What is the cop doing? Like, the cop's just sitting there. Oh, there's one on this side, too. Well, how do you avoid them like that? They're both sitting on the side of the road, not even moving. Like, how do you... There's two cops just sitting on both sides of the road. That is just impossible. Oh my god, my car is gonna get busted. If I get busted here, I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be furious. I'm gonna lose so much money. Need to get to a gas station or something. Like, how am I supposed to lose the cops now? That was a disaster. One hit, my car's gonna be done. Look at the health on my thing. This Corvette's gonna take me out. Oh no, no, no. Damage critical, thanks for letting me know. I'm aware. Somehow, oh my god. Come on, seriously? So the cops didn't even catch me there, I was escaping them. But they still took all my money, right? Right? Yeah, I have $2,700. It's just fantastic. Fantastic. I never, like, rage. I never lose at playing video games. But if I was that kind of person, I probably would just, like, throw my controller at the TV right now. Because that's just infuriating. Like, I just made so much goddamn money that we're not going to get back. And it was really stupid, too. I mean, we were really close to the garage. I started going along the road, and I got these two stupid cops sitting in the middle of the road that I can't avoid. Like, there's literally no way to avoid them. They were actually both sitting on the road looking off of it, but somehow they saw me going in between them, which I tried doing. Then I realized how low my car was. And then I was actually losing the cops again. We were making it to the tunnel, and I couldn't control my stupid car because I have to off-road so fast to avoid the cops. And then I smack into the wall, and then I got wrecked. And the cops weren't on me, but since I got wrecked and I was in a cop chase, I still lose all my money. Lost about 60 grand there, which in this game is not easy to get. So I guess that race we did wasn't worth it at all. 40 grand was nice. 3 heat levels at once, not so much. What a joke. I don't even know what else to do at this point, because I haven't even been live that long, but that just kind of ruined everything. Literally just ruined the night. I'm back at no money, and now we're on to the next day. So all that, like the whole day was a waste. All we've done so far for Sunday, complete waste. Complete waste. Why is this locked? It's S+. plus. Oh, I don't have enough money for it. I can't do any buy-ins. I don't have enough money for any buy-ins. I actually can't do anything, can I? I can do one thing, maybe 2 things. What's this? That's a drift event. No buy-in, but I suck at drifting, so I'm not even going to try that. 40 grand would be nice with no buy-in, but there's no way we're going to get that in the car I have. It's not even built for drifting. It's got the grip turn. The only race I can do is this, unless we make enough money off this for a buy-in on something else. That's it. Let's go do this race and then we're done. That's pretty much all we can do for the Monday day here. Ugh, I'm livid about that other excursion. That totally sucked. Oh my god, what? Where did that wall come from? Where's this wall? Oh. I wanted to off-road there. Nope, because there's a bunch of water. I've talked about this a bunch too, but one of the things I hate about the map in this game is the amount of walls and water everywhere. Like, I can't do any off-roading to escape the cops. It's so annoying. There's an area down towards the bottom of the map where it's way more like open and off-road, and you can actually like off-road a lot and escape the cops that way. But over by Rydell's garage like this, like it's a nightmare. I cannot get anywhere. Now I have to lose these 2 retards to do this race. These are the basic Heat 1 cops, and I can't even lose them. Alright, finally we made it. The big 0. There was another race we did earlier that was called this. Was it a nighttime one? I don't remember. It's got a picture of a Chiron again, but the bots never drive a Chiron, so thank God for that. Yeah, I can't even do this bet. I don't have enough money. Actually, I can do a bet that's 2,800 or less, so I can bet one of these guys. But I don't actually have enough money to bet Medusa. Challenge accepted, but I don't have enough money for it. I only have 100 plus 2,700. Would the bet money just come out of the race then? Let's try it. Let's see what happens. It's letting me do the bet. Oh yeah, now it's saying not enough cash. So did this come up before and then I skipped it or something? Like, I don't know. Let's bet Chase then. Actually, just bet Justicia. Because it's the same amount of money for both. So just bet her. She's the last. This should be an easy win. Oh, is that a Ferrari at the front? It looks like an FXXK. Which bot's driving that? Unless I'm seeing things. Which car did I see at the front line there? It looked like an FXXK to me. So Rudiger drives the C63 Cabriolet. We got Medusa and the Murcielago. Got the old Mercedes. We got the Porsche. Got the McLaren. I think I saw a top-notch Ferrari. Yeah, that's the McLaren. It's a 600 LT, I think. Oh, come on. That crash was retarded. Maybe it's Shimizu? I'm pretty sure he was driving like a 488 before. Did he swap it out for something else? It looked like he was driving a green Ferrari 488 before, and now he's driving a silver FXXK. I don't know. I have no idea. This race is a longer one. We're going extremely fast right now. Catching up to ASAP Rocky. Thank God that was a double checkpoint, because I would have missed it. Okay, Shimizu is the only one ahead of me now. He's in first. What does he drive? I guess he's the fastest bot. He's faster than Rocky, so... It's some sort of Ferrari. What was that crash? This game has some of the dumbest stuff that you can put in a racing game. Like, I lightly tapped the wall. No other racing game would make my car do flips in the air after that. Look at the bots. The bots are flipping in the air too. Like, what are they crashing into that's making you do that? If you barrel into another civilian head on at 200 miles per hour, I get it. But if you lightly just kind of turn into the wall, like, no, that's not how it works. Your car doesn't go flying in the air from that. The cop crashed into a civilian, and then the cop was in the middle of the road, so I smashed into him. That's the finish line? Okay, I got third, somehow. At least we got our bet. 8,000. So yeah, Rocky made it to first. So I guess he's the fastest bot, but I don't know what Shimizu drives because he's always ahead of Rocky at the start. Okay, cops escaped. I think we're gonna go back to the garage now. Don't have enough money to buy anything, so pretty much zero progress tonight. Pretty close to it. We've gone through a day and a half and we've made a slight amount of money, but basically we lost a lot of money. Basically lost a lot of money. Also, I just clicked on the auto ping thing for the safe house. I have no idea if it's gonna be close or not. It better do the closest one. If it's sending me to some other safe house, I'm gonna be pissed. It should be Red Dells, which is right up here. Okay. That's it for that. I've got a whopping 10 grand right now. I'd have about 100k if we didn't lose so much earlier. Yeah, so I can't afford to do anything right now. What we need to do is upgrade those brakes to Elite. So it's 27,500, and then it's 42,500 for the Elite clutch. And then, yeah, besides auxiliary, all I could do to make this car faster would be the engine swap, which costs a ton. What we should actually do is look at the garage here, like if I wanted to buy a car. So my Eclipse is 363. If I want to get a car faster than 363 stock, is there anything cheaper than the price of the engine swap for this car? Or no? We'll go by rating. So we start at the 100s, then we make our way up. So the Eclipse, what is the Eclipse normally? It's not too bad, I guess. This is the Mercedes that ASAP Rocky drives. So this car is normally 115, which sucks. But it gets way faster, obviously. Here's the Eclipse. So the Eclipse is 123 stock, which is also pretty bad, but it's not the end of the world. And then these start to get a lot faster as you go up, and the prices get a lot heavier. So 363, that's going to be in the supercar range. In Need for Speed Heat, 363 was the fastest you could get, except for 400. The Koenigsegg stock was 400. The Ferrari FXXK Evo and the McLaren P1 GTR were both 363, I think. And that was the best you could get. Yeah, so see, these supercars aren't too bad. They're around 200 grand, which is cheaper than the V6 for my Eclipse. But none of these are as fast as my Eclipse right now. They actually, they kind of underdo some of these cars. Like the ZR1, the ZR1 does not take 3.1 seconds to do 0 to 60. 0 to 60 in a ZR1 can be done in 2.9 easily. F1, like the F1 can go 240 miles per hour top speed, not 221. This car was able to go 240 in 1992. .8, the SV can do 2.7. 2.7 for the GT. The GT2 RS can do a 0 to 60 in 2.3 seconds. So these stats are false. These cars are underdone. The Vulcan's interesting. So they have the top speed of the Vulcan at 204, but the 0 to 60 2.6. This car's 0 to 60 is actually like 3 seconds, but the top speed is like 220 at 204. Are you kidding me? Yeah, they made the pista pretty OP. The pista is about 2.8, not 2.5. Hawaii BC, this can actually do 2.8, not 3 seconds. Also, the top speed is faster on this as well. And they made the Hawaii kind of suck. And this is normally, that's 358 for the rating. And here's the new Countach. Okay, it's pretty close to real life. So starting here, starting at the Porsche 918 Spyder, this would be faster than my Eclipse stock 2.5. This car can actually do 2.2 seconds 0 to 60 in real life. Top speed 214, I'm not too sure about it. But this would be faster than the Eclipse. My Eclipse is 363, this is 365. 377 on the regular P1, so they've changed the ratings a bit from Need for Speed Heat. Also, the P1 cannot do 2.5, that's too fast. LaFerrari. Okay, so they made the P1, the LaFerrari, and the 918 all about the same. These cars they're called the Holy Trinity, but they're all a little bit different in real life. The P1 is like 2.7 or 2.8, I think 0 to 60. LaFerrari can do 2.4. 918 can do 2.2. LaFerrari has the highest top speed. I think it's 221, not 218. The P1 does like 217. That's right. 918 is maybe 214. I'm not really sure exactly. Then we have the FXXK Evo. Like, what even is this? The FXXK Evo is a track car based on the LaFerrari. Look, they have the 0 to 60 for the LaFerrari at 2.5 and the 0 to 60 for the FXXK at 2.6. Like, what? That doesn't make sense. 2.4 on the P1 GTR. That might actually be true. And this car is 400 now in this game stock, and the FXXK Evo is 391. Even though both of these cars were the same, they were like 363 in heat. So this is 400 on the dot, but then the Regera and the Chiron are both 400 plus. So I guess if there's any upgrades you could do on this P1, you could get it to 400 plus in one upgrade. So all of these cars obviously are in the millions, but all of these cars would be faster than than my Eclipse. And the Chiron is probably the only car here that has the actual truest stats. 261 miles per hour, 2.3 seconds 0 to 60. Everyone knows the Chiron is capable of that. This is the Chiron Sport. I don't really know what the Chiron Sport has over the regular Chiron. Regular Chiron can go 261 and has a 2.3 0 to 60, so that seems real enough. They've got the horsepower at 1479. That's also correct. Okay, so the Chiron's real. Everything else, I don't know. Regera can do 0 to 60 a little bit faster than 2.7. It can do like 2.5, I think. Top speed, I thought the top speed of the Regera was 250 flat. They're saying it's 256. In Need for Speed Heat, this thing stops at 245. Also, does it have 1489 horsepower? I'm not sure. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so unfortunately, there's no cars here that is cheaper than the price of the engine swap I need for my Eclipse that is actually going to be faster than it stock. Which kind of sucks. So we have to try to get the Eclipse fast enough to beat the story in this game, which is ending soon. Just with the few last upgrades that I can get. If the car is not fast enough, we have to save up for 360 and do the swap with the V6, which will get this car to maxed out. That'll make this car 400 plus. Because yeah, the only cars that are faster than this thing now stock are all hypercars that cost like, you know, the 918 in this game generously only costs 600 grand. All the other hypercars are over $1 million, as they should be. Um, and yeah, that's not worth it to buy, right? This game, it's so hard to make money. We're better off just going with the V6 at that point. We're better off paying $300,000 for a V6 than we are paying millions for a hypercar. It's going to be faster stock, and that I would have to rebuy upgrades for and stuff as well. So yeah, that's the situation right now. Anyways, that's it for tonight. Not sure how long I've been live. I started it at like 4, now it's like 5:30, so it has been over an hour now. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the stream on Need for Speed Unbound for tonight. The stream kind of pissed me off, mainly just because we lost 60 grand to the cops. But yeah, I will see you guys all next time. Goodbye.